Hello, greetings. This is me, Zahra Jawad. I have hiccups, but I will go on. There's a control over me. Many days I suffered. I have an open case. Just your family is not important. There are other people too. It's not just your family that is important. I'm talking to a family member who sent this, what do you call it? And now I'm not even scared. I have an open case. But the family was, someone in the family in Karachi, I was told. And now, so I've made this family fitna thing on live stream. They're telling me that Mickey Mouse, Sadiq Sajwani sent Mickey Malik, to teach me a lesson because, about his wife, Sabiha. I'll just put, yes. So about his wife, they told me that I have to just repeat myself. I've come live, Facebook. They told me that they've been telling me that thing you took from Sabiha, your friend. Actually, she wanted to kill you. This was. She said that it was Khaki Shifa in 1989, 88, 89. She had met someone, Shamil Muraj. She had met. So she had once asked me to take her to his house. And then what happened is I gave that khaki shifa, from Karbala. Sabiha told me it's from, and she gave it to me in a medicine bottle with water in it. So later on, but at that time, having chronic fatigue and all this, uh, later on I found out that this friend wanted to kill me with that. She lied to me that it's Imam Hussein's. It's from Karbala. At that time, Saddam Hussein was still in Iraq and he wasn't allowing any Shia. I don't know how. I thought maybe through, her father's sources and all. No, no. So this way they stopped me. They say, no, no. So now, later on, what happened is I posted it on her profile. I went live and I spoke about Sabia having done black magic on me. So now, she has a daughter from Sadiq Sajwani and all this, right? And these Adam Seeker and all, they're linked to these people, right? So Sadiq Sajwani and this Sabiha maybe wanted to teach me a lesson that, she's got a daughter, and so what my mother and I suffered, I gave that bottle to my mother, and her thing also deteriorated, and this other thing also on us. It's not this only, but we suffered through and through. And I wouldn't believe in black magic in my mind in the beginning. I never thought my friend would do this to me. So it came to me as a shock. So I'm also someone's daughter. So now they have a daughter. They have a child, Sadiq Sajwani and Sabia. So since this Mickey Mouse, Mickey Malik, sorry, I keep saying Mickey Mouse, Mickey Malik came, I'm sick and tired of this. Every time now they're stopping me. I got really intense molestation in my dream and all this. He started to say that I want to, do this to you and that to you. And since my case is open, and he said that he knew that my principal was raped. Okay, so then I left it for a little while because I can't eat. I couldn't do well. I feel like I have cancer, although it may not be, but I still, and my mental issues are there, and and because of the complication of my case, I had to, I had to go online. So this Micky Malik used my case, and he started to say he knew that I was a keen follower of Imam Hussein, and so he used that thing that I would have this doubt that a cousin of mine from my mother's side, that poor cousin, I even gave her a hard time about it because I felt something that her brother had harmed my Sabia's friend and later on my principal. So I'd gone after her. Uh, I went insane, right? I couldn't take it uh, because it was like I was suspecting that it could be David Qasim, her brother, her eldest brother, in this. And there was a rape, and I couldn't make out, but I wasn't sure. My principal was still, I could hear her voice, and it was very traumatizing. It was very traumatizing for me. So now, anyone who uses my online case to, uh, get back at me or teach me a lesson, so what happened is about this Sabia friend of mine in 1989 or somewhere, she was going out with Shamil Muraj. She wanted to marry him. So, anyways, sometimes she used me to get her pictures back from him and all this. She got very scared because he ditched her. He ditched her, and then he called me in London, and he started to. He met my cousin David Qasim, this cousin, when I was in London, and he called me there, and he told me, we used to go out. I was like, what? Actually, Shamil Muraj ditched Sabiha, right? And all this. So, because of that, in another incident where I have known certain things, um, Sabia managed to give me a bottle of water filled with water, and she said, just keep filling it with water. And in the bottom, she said that it's not turbat. It's not that turbat we use for the namaz. But she actually told me that she was given this khak shifa because her late father also had a Imam Barga. So I thought maybe, and she has known that they've been connected with Sayyid Mehdi al-Hakim. Sayyid Mehdi al-Hakim used to come to their house in Karachi. So I thought, yeah, so Sayyid Mehdi al-Hakim, a Shia, a Shaheed, martyred now. I also met him in Dubai uh, at my father's brother's place. So I thought that she got this Khaki Shifa from Karbala, that she had this link. So later on, when these things started to happen to me, and I felt Bibi Fatma Zahra's voice and all, right? So they, even like Bibi Fatma Zahra, like Sabia, it was black magic. It was not Khaki Shifa. And I had a shock of my life. Take Khaki Shifa is Imam Hussein, where Imam Hussein was butchered. And for us, I was a Shia, so you can't lie on that. But okay, another thing is that, my aunt used to tell me that if someone gives us poison and says, in the name of Bibi Fatma Zahra, for us, I would drink it because for me it's like healing. Anyways, this is what we used to believe, but it really doesn't. For some, it didn't work this way. And so the rotting of the bones and uh, intense. It's like they told me that she had taken, it was black magic done, my friend had done, and then she got married to my cousin later on, much later on. So she told me that no, so this thing in Karachi, it started from Karachi, that no one is your friend. You can't trust anyone. They are betrayers. And okay, so I gave that bottle to my mother also because she was not feeling well when she was not feeling well, and our health was not. There was so much stress, and I don't know, from all sides we've been hit. Later on, I even told my father, please, can you take that bottle and test? He said, "Ah, now, like, how can we test the bottle? It's lying in my mother's room." So they told me that in this madness, like now it's coming again and again. And I could throw up, and I don't have that much. And I have a headache. So just see if I fixed my mic properly. So it was hell for us. And, anyways, I'm surprised that these people, they don't care. And a friend betraying like this, and then her ex-lover, the one she wanted to marry, calls me up in London and troubles me, like, starts to trouble me, like, and he told David Qasim told me that he told David Qasim that I had ditched him and I had broken his heart and all this nonsense. They sat in Nadia coffee shop and he lied through his teeth. David Qasim told me this. So David Qasim said that I had to give him your number in London, and found out later on that Raju's wife and Raju, they are friends with what's his name? Shamil Muraj. From Facebook, I found out. So maybe Raju has something to do with this too. I don't know. Anyhow, so this friend was scared, so she she used me to get her pictures from the ones she had given to Shamil Muraj. So then, in this madness, I was told that in 1988, just after, as it was happening, or she told me, oh, why don't you take this? I will give you. My mother has this khak-i-shifa. It's khak. It's like ashes from the sands of Karbala. They'd make this from I don't know what, but the ashes where Imam Hussein was butchered. So they, perhaps at his shrine, they have this. They make this ashes. But in 1989, 88, 89, Shias couldn't go to the shrine of Imam Hussein. So I don't know, but. So I tried resisting this force telling me that your friend wanted to kill you. It's not khak-i-shifa. And it was too late now. I'd come to Dubai and they started to tell me this. That your friend did black magic on you. And this is from the ashes of a grave. Because someone came and told me that some spirit, Muslim lady spirit, was attached to your body. And that's why you were feeling so weak and tired. Chronic fatigue, it's called, that I was suffering from in the beginning. So I needed help. I thought maybe I'd get spiritual help. So then this madness and telepathy, in that when I came to Dubai, for sure they were telling me. So I couldn't test. I couldn't take the bottle to the lab, or if we can in any way have forensic testing done. I even asked my father if we could have some forensic, some lab test. Is this khak from Karbala, or is this just a kind of a sand? And she had put it in a brown bottle, a syrup you get, the brown Actifed, or there's some other brown bottle, like syrup bottle, medicine. So, lately, I just said I've had enough. Again, it came, and so I said I don't need these friends. Now it's for sure. Now I even believed in it. Before I used to resist, but I can't keep quiet about these things anymore. So it's been a long time. It's been since Facebook started that I've been saying that I cannot keep quiet. There's this vibration, there's this compulsion, and people using my case. So Micky Malik used United States, he said Ohio. So I thought it was David Qasim's sister, youngest sister, and from her in-laws. But recently they started to stop me, and they said, no, we found out that Micky Malik was sent by your cousin Sadiq Sajwani, right? And because his wife and him, they wanted to have a go at you for what you put on his wife Sabia's profile about this bottle long time ago in 1989 she had given me for healing the ashes of Karbala from where Imam Hassan was butchered. And so, they're telling me these things. So I was like, what? They wanted to have a go at you, right? Because it's only their family they care about, not anything. They don't care what happens to you. Like, you've seen Rob Christian and this Micky Malik they sent. So and so this Adam Seeker, he sounds like Adam Seeker. There's some connection somewhere. So just relying on this telepathy and all this, I got sick and tired. So if by posting that live stream, as it says how it has to be, I have a headache. Posting that live stream that I said about Sabia on her profile. But these people, they should teach themselves a lesson first. And they only care about their family, what effect it would have on his daughter with Sabia, but they don't care about what effect it had on my mother and me. So enough is enough. So this Micky Malik is Adam Seeker. And like these people, Raju and Sadiq Sajwani. And because you see how Sadiq Sajwani knows these people through this ex-army officers, and Raju, he's got friends, Pakistani friends. And Adam Seeker also came to Rob Christian's channel, live stream. So very selfish people. First right? I'm amazed. Like they don't care about someone in cancer or anything, just about themselves. I mean, I know this much that they are like that. This Sajwani family that comes from this Fatima Baba, my father's mother, because she also only cared about her children. Sorry, I'm having my tea and a slight headache. Uh, so again and again, like to teach me a lesson, to have a go at me and ganging up against me. So also with the Rob Christian, maybe their personal matter, but they're telling me for sure that Sabiha, it's for sure now. So I can't help it. I have to believe in this. See, telepathically it's coming, like solving a case telepathically. So she did it, actually, she wanted me to die. So this is the way. I was like 20 years old. I was 19, 20 years old at that time. So imagine what my mother would have gone through if I had died. So, you see, these people, they don't care about anyone but themselves. And I have no other way, but she did give me a bottle full of water, and she told me it's Karbala's khak shifa, ashes of from where Imam Hussein had died, that land. So later on, they were telling me that this whole thing is going to come out, whether it's a family member, and if anyone now betrays, we find it will come online. Open case. It's very complicated to get such people because they get away with it. They're very, very cunning and smart. They get away with it. Like Sadiq Sajwani, they're telling me, asked this Adam Seeker, who then changed his name to Micky Malik and even tried to change his voice. And what I said about an RTA, that he had a lisp or this tongue twisting thing, the way he was talking to me here, he started to act that way. So I was in a doldrum for some days, like maybe another Arab here, but things are on me and I suspect many people. So I'm going to keep it live stream. So I gave it to this Micky Malik again. Although I apologize for, I don't like using bad words. But what happened, I cannot explain. Again, in Karachi, the bad words and all voices with compulsion, with a force, they made me finally, like in this nervous breakdown. I would say, you are such a wicked, low person. I would say this, but I wouldn't abuse them. And then we were sick and tired of in this madness. That was on us. Someone had put on us something. People, some people were saying yes, they can feel the negative energy coming to my house. So they're saying Micky Malik, Sadiq Sajwani. Where from? Because of some connection with Rob Christian and Adam Seeker too. And that his wife, I put this live stream on her. I shared it, I tagged her with it. So he wanted to. He took the help of Sam Heather also. What's her? Saima, they call her. Raju's wife. She's a Punjaban, ex-army officer's daughter. So if Adam Seeker has any connection with this Punjaban army ex-officer's daughter, please find out. Just don't give the YouTube to someone who, has this. They're just attacking without without anything. Ego, prejudice. You know how Rob Christian does it. That's the style of these people. Like, so, all this hypocrisy going on in a friend's, it was on my life. And now her husband, Sadiq Sajwani, my cousin, this disowned cousin now, because it's enough. I will never forgive the person who did this, used this to get to me. Just thinking of your daughter, your wife, your mother. Okay, I will continue later. Thank you.